a stranger in a house of might, a soul untamed beneath the weight of light. They dressed him in steel, but he longed for books. A heart so cold, hid behind knowing looks. They fed him tactics and the art to kill, sharpened his mind like a blade to wield. He cracked every code, turned whispers to roars, but love's soft touch evaded his shores. He's the weapon bolstered by their pride, a tool for battle, but hollow inside. Olympus' hammer raised in rage, smashing foes from his gilded cage. Their praise was gold that poisoned his veins, a song sung loud but unsustained. On the shrines of war, they carved his face, but none could see the cracks forming in place. He grew strong, forever at war, building cannons and explosives, his enemies done for. Second in command, he knew his place, always acting as the king's mace. He's the weapon bolstered by their pride, a tool for battle, but hollow inside. Olympia's hammer raised in rage, smashing foes from his gilded cage. Until one day a man arrived, golden armor and an aura of fire. The eternal king met the Lord of iron. Fealty given, adoptive father removed, another son found, another world consumed. Sent from the skies like a falling star, unknown child with a fate so far. Nomads took him under burning sun. Zealots knew what's to be done. Pharaoh taught him ways of old. With every story the vision bold, growing stronger with each chant and song. In his heart where the faith grew strong, the of a destiny written in blood. 6 years of war left heretics in the mud. Dusty plains of peace under his command. Flocks of faith followed every demand. Power surged in every mighty word. History resounded in every sentence heard. From child to conqueror of the land.
What's up? Hey. Yeah, Tube, that was we don't normally sit in the loading screen long enough to get to the second or third song.
All right.
That's all it was. Okay, I have a bunch of shit. I want to do the Forgotten City because I haven't done that in a long time. It's a rather odd mod pack. Oh, thanks, Tube. Basically what it is these guys had an idea for a video game, and they had experience modding, but had no experience making a game outside of Skyrim's engine. Shut up, dude. And so what they did is they just straight up decided that they would make their game as a mod pack for a proof of concept. And they made it, and it did fairly well. So they took the reception was good, so they took the time to actually learn how to do it. And then they, figured out how to code a game from scratch. It's a little weird, but it's not terrible. Which is all you can really ask these days. I'm just trying to get my inventory cleaned out as much as possible. Well, that was weird. Okay.
Fine.
We need to eat, sleep, and see if we have any spells we need to learn real quick. Dude, how's your night doing? It has been a long weekend. In a good way. Yeah, while I'm here, I'm gonna correct my chroma key got messed up somehow on my thing. As soon as I get out of this load screen. Eat, sleep, rave, repeat. For some reason, the color of green is no longer the correct color on my green screen. Okay, where are we at? Filters. Chroma key. Okay, let's try that. It's a semi-green screen. I think it's just the lack of illumination in my room right now, or this living room area. That should be a little bit better. Okay, that's not what I wanted to do for some reason. And it's not just the keyboard; it's like something to do with my computer. Sometimes when I press Shift W, it opens up the Steam menu instead of Shift Tab. I own this house. We should be a high enough level to do Forgotten City. It's not really it's like a non-combat mod pack. But there is some combat in it. What's odd? Okay, the background looks better now. Fuck did that pot come from? Oh, appreciate it. Okay, let's eat. We need to cook. Shit. We haven't had to cook in a long time. Maybe we have to cook. We do not have to cook. That'll be fine for right now. Once we go there, we can't leave. And so I want to have all the stuff I need. Oh, we leveled. Shit. I'm not gonna... Oof. I don't get to use these unless I level up. Shoot. Chanting's 80, Conjuration's 80. Those are the two main things. Let's do... Speechcraft of 55? That's half my points. Resto. Do that. Okay. And then we're kind of just alternating between health and stamina. Can we get anything cool? Weather magic. Expert. Okay, let's pick some spells. Grants access to an infinite underground storage space. Detonate lock. Opens a lock with a level 25 points or more below your alteration skill. Oh. Holy shit. The caster creates a bridge, bed, or crafting station of his or her choice. The object disappears after 554 seconds. Knowledge's power copies the non-concentration spell in the left hand, granting a power that costs this spell once a day for no cost. Dude, this is stuff gets crazy. Enlarge increases the caster's size by 25%, increases physical damage dealt by 10%. Is there a is there enlarge on other? Okay, dude. Disintegrate. Temporarily degrade the target's weapons and armor. Ebony flesh. Power tome apparition. What the fuck are these? The target is disintegrated when killed by the spell. Paralyzed would be nice. Nova Sphere launches an orb that explodes and deals damage to targets within 30 feet. Where's that ebony flesh? 287. Sorry, this is these are very expensive spells, and I wanna make sure I get the right ones. Probably take deep storage. I've got the follower, but if I take deep storage, I wouldn't have to use her. I could use a different person. I want enlarge on touch. Shrink. Mention door. You're fine, man. Cast provokes a telekinetic explosion under its feet. You okay, babe? What was Gloria doing? What was Gloria doing? Let's do paralyze and deep storage. Look, if you need a pudding, you just gotta say that, man. A few levels off from that, so. Okay, should be good to go. There's gonna be some food there, so we won't need to worry about that.
What? Of course.
We just got the thing, we didn't get the spell. Like, we got the spell, but we didn't.
Okay. Yes.
We got the book to learn it.
Yes.
She kept like putting my hand in it. Weird. I didn't like it.
She does stuff like that to me all the time.
She wouldn't stop.
I know. I think she's evil.
Rain makes me want to get naked and
Glad I paused that right there. Pride of Herstang summons a bear. Resists 50% of frost damage. Heals 5 points per second as long as they cast the spell. That can't be. We have a lot of spells. Shit. Fenric's Welcome. Where do we get all these spells? Caster becomes invisible and can open locks with a level expert or below. Activating an object or attacking will break the spell. That's damn good. Oh, geez. I didn't know we had Paralysis Rune.
runs in circles around the trees.
Dude, too. Kind of one of my goals in this is to get all the spells. Because I kind of want to just see the crazy shit that's going on. We're going to spend a few minutes here and eat and sleep and learn spells. Paralyze. I know it's not the most
Don't get too far ahead.
it's not the most engaging thing I could do, but I feel like it is kind of important from a character. You know, seeing how I'm a wizard. Okay, I'll eat some cheese. My dude's gonna be so constipated by the end of this. Okay, Herstrang. I will say, it looks like fucking cheese. I will say it looks like my character is getting better at reading. Okay, Mora's Wrath. For 84 seconds, opponents in melee range take 30 points of fire damage per second. Okay. And this is the one that makes it so that I don't get hurt by frozen water. Even my, I am so tired that I cannot cast spells. Shoot. We got 1 hour left of this. Dude, you know you study too hard whenever you come out of your stupor and you can't move. Elemental explosion for 10 points of fire damage, 10 points of frost, 10 points of shock. Only master of the elements can use this to its true potential. We gotta figure out the best way to get not squishy. I like how I've got all these novice spells.
Don't get too far ahead.
You can't tell me what to do. I paid for your services. A lot of book flipping. Oh, this one's gonna make me incredibly sick whenever I wake up. You are debilitated. Was that the last one? Yes. Okay, let's put some stuff away. Disabilitated. That's not how that works. Okay, everything else kind of goes in different ones. That's where my books go. Sir? Is there anything I can disenchant? Nope. You know what? I'm just gonna use the storage. Okay. I'm gonna go ahead and put paralysis rune on here because that's pretty dope. Take off Hearthstride or Hearthfire. Candlelight I use. Okay. We use Alluring Aura when I remember to. I gotta have something better than these. Okay. We don't really use Banekin, so I'm gonna take them off. We use the Sorcerers. We don't use the Flame Atronachs. Why are the Atronachs so fucking expensive, man? I wanted to do cool stuff with them, but they just take up so much mana. I don't need Sunbeam. I need Healing and Healing Touch. Okay.
Don't get too far ahead.
I might not be able to cast this because of the fact that I'm carrying so much. Oh. I mean, it takes a long time to cast this spell. I guess that's one way of making it balanced. Now, is it safe to put all your stuff into a magical hole in the ground? Probably not. I'm gonna keep doing it. This will also make it easier to sell eventually. Yep, already put my boots in there. What ring am I using? 20%? Yeah, it's probably better. Fall damage is pretty damn good one to use. Okay. I don't need skooma. Never used it, never will. Straight edge for life. I don't need 38 roasted meat. Oh shit, I had 150 unroasted meat. Just to be safe, I'm going to go ahead and do this. It's sad that I'm not using any of these ingredients. Normally I do so much alchemy. There's just no point in this version. Like, unless you're going to put points into it. Let's keep... yeah, 8,000 gold's fine. Gold has weight. I didn't find that out for a while. What's up, punk? I'm gonna call you Edits instead. What up, Edits? How you doing, man? Thanks, sir. Drum, flute, lute. Okay. 167 leather, linen wraps, orichalcum. Throw these in there. I don't need them right now. We'll keep the ones that are already enchanted. Okay. So we are well underweight now. What does blood tendrils do? What do you mean, man? This is the... Oh, shit. I did not expect it to do that much damage to him. Okay, I think we're good to go. Let's go to the Forgotten City. Yeah, it's over there in the middle of nowhere. Okay, so edits. I use a program called Wabbajack. Wabbajack is like, it's kind of like Nexus mods, but one step further. So basically, anybody who does modding can go in there and make a list of mods, and they know what they're doing. And so, basically, a modder named Big E, or no, Biggie Boss, sorry, went through and found like all the mods he liked, and made a mod list that's like way too many, and he optimized everything so it works. And this mod list is called Lorerim, and it's like the third or fourth large mod pack I've played. This one is more like Dark Souls, or like hardcore. Oh, my boots are still in the fucking thing, aren't they? It's more of a hardcore version of the game. As you can see, it's not exactly super stable. There we go. That's what happens when you ride your unicorn too fast. But another one I played was much more like RPG. And it had less like dynamic combat, but more giant spells and, you know, giant quest campaigns and stuff like that. This one pretty much has all of that, but it's just harder also. Yeah, I think it's nearly 4,000 mods. Let's see. The Forgotten Ruins. We're about to go into this one. Yeah, I'm just... yeah, Tempest Maledictum was good. That was one of my favorites. And then Living Sky... Like, if you don't have an amazing computer, you can play Living Skyrim. It's probably 1,400 mods. It's a really good compromise. Hold on, I gotta do some fucking Wu-Zhang magic right now. Yeah, don't stream the not safe for work stuff, please. Let's see... Where's my booties at? Yeah, no problem, man. I actually, if you need help with it, I have a video on my channel. It's a little old. The interface is a little bit different now, but it walks through the entire thing. It's not that bad. There's lots of different options for lots of different games. I get stuff for Fallout 4, Skyrim. There's a big one on there for Baldur's Gate 3. Oh, thanks. It goes with my my outfit that I have over here if I wanted to wear it. See, I've got my wizard's hat. And I've got my shawl. I might as well wear it. I'm already invested. Oh. Got full. Sometimes you just try too hard. I'm a wizard now. Hey, what up, girl?
That's close enough. Who are you?
Oh, it's you.
I'm so glad you're here. Look, I don't know how much time we have left. My brother went down this shaft a few days ago and I'm worried. I need you to go in after him.
This is so everything's modded. First off, this is a mod campaign called The Forgotten City.
Now, are you ready? I knew I could count on you. Now quickly, go.
Excuse me while I jump in an elevator shaft. Thank you, Tube.
If you are reading this, you stand at the entrance to an ancient dwarven city. No doubt you have never heard of it, for in all my travels and all my study, I have never read of it in any text, save for the inscription here. It reads, "Those who seek refuge will find peace here, basking in the sun under the ground. Those who seek gold will find riches beyond imagining, but will pay for this folly with their lives, for there is no return to the world of man. Is it possible there is life down there? Is it possible the dwarves are still alive after all this time? As I stand here on this precipice, war raging all over Tamriel, my mind is made up. Today I take a leap of faith. Beloved reader, perhaps one day you will join me. Consider this an invitation or a warning."
So what I will say is that positives for this are they put a lot of effort into it. Well, I fell in without doing anything. They put a lot of effort into it. It's a very story-driven quest pack. We've got to find a way out of the Forgotten City. But first, I must meditate. Thank you, Sierra Bane. Okay. I want to use, let's see. Yeah. My drum didn't appear. Well, screw you, I'm opening that thing. Come on. What's wrong with my hand? My hand's glowing, but it's not doing anything. My hands are broken. My hands are broken. I like how my hands are glowing because the spells are kind of like stuck on. There are some downsides to playing with this many mods. Okay, why is it not letting me cast spells? This isn't good. Dude, the Jurassic Park theme song is so good. It's very hot in here. I gotta take off my my robe and wizard's hat. Should have gotten an actual robe. Obviously. It is dark in here. Read the old man's suicide note. Maybe, there he is. Where's the note? Damn. Empty bottle, inkwell. Well, this shit's dark. Do you guys see the note? Kind of felt like my daughter was doing that to me earlier. You know what? I'm gonna wait till it's like daytime. Oh, it is daytime. Shit. I know I'm underground, but it's gotta be on the on the floor somewhere around here. I can't fight. There we go. Those skeevers be winking. Wow, this spell's pretty cool. Notice. This area is not safe. Enter your own risk. Okay. I think I need to be careful with this spell because I think it does AoE after... Maybe Night Eye would be better than the light. Seems to require a key. Mushrooms. I sure didn't see the guy's note. Yeah, let's trade out the thing for Night Eye. That's a little bit better. Now it's like 90% dark instead of 95% dark. I will notice that everyone's dead. Cabbages. Oh no, my cabbages. I can interact with the doors, but they don't open. Potato. If I just take all your stuff. Oh, it's so bright. I've hurt myself. Inkwell. Empty bottle. Burnt corpse. I'm going to save real quick. Okay. Citadel. Citadel, Citadel. It really wants me to read his note, but the note is not on the ground. We're going in. Okay, if you guys were a note, then you might be underground. Where would you be? Aha! Son of a bitch. Fucking knew it.
To whoever reads this, I am so sorry you had to find me like this. And worse, that you will share my fate. I have spent a lifetime in this place, going around and around in circles, searching for a way out. But there are only two choices. Death, or the door to the house on the lake. I made the mistake of opening that door. I thought I could help them if I found the right one, but whatever I did, it took me right back to that lake house. In the end, all I learned is that some things are worse than death. I urge you to learn from my mistakes. Best to take your own life now, than find out what awaits you beyond that door. I've locked it and hidden the key. I'll guard it with my eternal soul if I have to. But I fear even that will not be enough. For the lake house calls to you. And when it does, you must not listen. Altrius.
A citadel balcony. Okay. To the citadel. Forgotten Ruins. There it is. It'll be brighter here in a minute. It would suck.
I was in your shoes once, a lifetime
I like how everyone's just super dead. An extra flute in case we lose ours to a tragic flute accident. If you play your flute badly enough, it'll break. So you always got to have a couple of extra.
I thought to myself, do I want to die in here alone? Or do I want to open that door? It seems like a simple choice. And yet, in the end, death was the better option all along.
Damn. You know you're having a bad day when that's the realization you come to. Just doing some light exploring. You know how it is. I'm gonna get glaucoma from the fucking night eye. Forgot how much I hate it. Makes everything all chromatic and everything. Oh, I went the wrong way, I guess.
Please understand. I locked the lake house door to stop you from making the same mistake. I ignore my words and come searching for the key. Stay away. I hid that key before
What did I just cast? Night eye?
it's for your own making.
Suck it, ghost. You thought you were cool. Hey, it doesn't hurt me. Wait, where the fuck's the ghost? I'm gonna take these. There's a quest line you can do later on with Remy, one of the companions, that you have to find all these weird ass books about the Dwemer, and they're just all right here. So I'm just gonna snag those. Even if we never do that one, I'll have it. Dwarves, lockpick, Dwarves Volume 2. We are now fully versed on dwarves. Remy LeBeau. Okay. This is the citizens' arrival. Role. Quarters. City Northwest Chambers. Assigned role. Research Dwarven History and Technology. Self-assigned. Notes. Brilliant. Gaia. Quarters. Citadel. Lower floor. Room 3. Assigned role. Research Assistant of role. Notes. Inquisitive. Keep occupied. Potential. Okay. Narabus. Deceased. City house on lower circle. Assigned role. Research Assistant of role. Rumored to dabble in necromancy. Last seen entering palace. Locked door behind him. Presumed dead. Golvar. City lower house circle. Farmer. Typical lazy Nord. Vitus. Citadel middle floor. Investigate Dwemer technology. Imperial military engineer. Keep busy. I assume so that he's not going to mess anything up. Citadel middle floor, room 1. Supervise laborers, Nord, but obedient. Horrible deceased. Courier herald. Notes, found the key. City quarters on the upper ridge. Evicted. No role. Not able to work. Multiple complaints about requests to help him find his missing fortune. Oh my god. Can we not take this with us? I mean, like, it would be nice to know all that stuff about people, but like, I'm not gonna remember all that shit. Master lock. This is what I think of master locks. Dirty lockpicks. Nice. That's a pretty fitting thing to find there. Forgotten City. The lake house key. I have 2 life. How is that optional? I'm entering that movie by Keanu Reeves. Oh, my hands. The Dwemer have taken my hands. Going to the lake house. Gonna get some lake house. We went through the magical door. Enter the lake house.
7 years ago, I discovered this wondrous city uninhabited. Others soon followed, heeding my invitation, and our community grew and prospered under my rule. But as I write this, I am alone once again, for my subjects have been the victims of an unspeakable atrocity. This is why, at the expense of my own life, I must open a portal that will take you into the past, before all this began. Beloved reader, you must go back, investigate what set this atrocity in motion, and prevent it by any means necessary.
Let's do some time travel. But first we gotta loot everything. So I don't remember a single damn thing about this except the mechanic behind it. So, yeah. We can't sleep in stone bed. Well, fuck. I left my body, guys. Find a way back to the original timeline. Dude, don't you hate it when you get, like, invited to a thing, but really it's just, like, a way to get you into a time loop? I hate it.
You there. Where did you come from?
I just arrived.
Strange. It looks like you just came out of the Jarl's private lake house.
I did. Time portal in there brought me here from the future.
What? Oh, I see. You're a little bit crazy. Well, you're in good company here, my friend. Lots of us.
Are you guys able to hear the voice volume?
It's the first day of last seed, I believe.
What year?
I guess you hit your head pretty hard coming down the shaft, huh? It's the 194th year of the Fourth Era, of course.
Look, you seem a little, you know. So I'll make this nice and simple for you. Live by our laws, and we'll all get along just.
He looks very creepy. What are your laws?
Don't hurt anyone, don't steal anything. Same as anywhere else. Only the punishment here is much, much worse. The Jarl can tell you more, and help you get settled in. Might even have some quarters for you. I can take you to him if you like.
I'll make my own way.
Suit yourself. You'll find him at the top of the citadel. He's got the whole floor to himself.
And his daughter.
And if you have any questions about this place, I talked to Brol the scholar. He seems to know a lot about a lot of things. See you around.
Brol's the one that we found his journal, and he was like, oh, this person's useful. So, it is a city underground using artificial light, and it has a strange set of laws. All the people here have jobs and stuff. It's a whole little city. Like I said, if this premise sounds cool to you, the people who made this mod actually made a whole game, and it's instead of being Elder Scrolls themed, it is Roman themed. So
Probably will.
Oh, I bet you're a hit at parties.
you guys talking to each other? You're not even
Speaking
looking
of
at each other.
which, will we see you at the tavern tonight?
Newcomer. You should head on up to the Citadel.
Okay.
Make yourself known to the Jarl.
Okay.
Absolutely not. Same as always. Goodbye, Restasia.
And it seems to be the same people living down here in like this utopia. Yeah. To the real version of the game, like the real game, is set in an underground Roman city. So everything's Roman. I don't think it's it's not a very expensive game. And it is very well put together. As long as you like time travel. Some people don't. Okay, I can't take anything from anybody's room. I do remember that. There's all this cool shit, but you can't take it. That's the way down. It's some sort of spell. Dude, I can't tell you anything about the standalone game because I don't want to ruin it. It's got a much better ending than this one. It's very similar, but it's got a much better ending. It is kind of Magic Roman Lights, though. What up, girl?
Oh, I remember the first time I met the Jarl. I was so nervous.
I'm not nervous. I've never been nervous.
See you another time, then.
Domitus. Man, this place is a fucking maze. Two of them are assholes. There it is. My character's all winded. Obviously, I should have picked a better class. Hey, Sato.
The Jarl's waiting for you on his balcony, on your left.
Okay, cool. On your left. Okay, let's go talk to him.
There's a face I don't recognize. Welcome to my city. I'm Jarl Metellus. Tell me, what is your name?
Malthus.
It's always exciting to meet a new member of our small community. Now, before I forget, since you're here
On your
for
left.
good, you'll need some quarters. Here's a key to the last vacant chambers down in the city, between Brawl and Lukey. It's all yours. Now tell me, what brings you to my city?
Actually, you sent me here from the future to save the city.
I sent you here. I'm not sure.
What a hell of a thing to tell somebody. Here's a letter you will write shortly after the city's destroyed.
Well, let's see. This is my handwriting. The victims of an unspeakable atrocity. I will open a portal that will take you into the past. You must
He's like,
believe
oh, this is all making sense to me now.
This is real, isn't it? I've even toyed with the idea of creating a portal between 2 points in time.
Dude's got some
with
serious
Paul's
fucking
help.
chops.
But that's odd. My letter makes no mention of what caused the disaster. I suppose I was in a hurry. So tell me.
Well, everyone was
what's
burned to
going
death and you had killed yourself.
That's exactly what I saw when I first discovered this place several years ago. It seems whatever happened then is going to happen again. I think it has something to do with the dwarves' lore. This is bad. This is very,
Very bad. The law?
Yes. You see, the dwarves who built this place left inscriptions. Brawl hasn't been able to fully translate them, but we understand some parts. This warning keeps coming up. The many shall suffer for the sins of the one. We think that breaking the law here will cause some kind of event.
Maybe one that burns everyone to death.
I've used the dwarves' law to frighten my people into obedience, and it's worked so far. But someone's about to break that law. Let me think. Your arrival here is exactly what I need.
Dude, look how shiny that jewel on his head is.
You helped me a great deal by bringing this note to my attention. I wonder if you could do me another favor.
What do you need?
I need you to investigate the city, talk to my people, help them if it'll win their trust. You can even go through their possessions if you have to. You must work
Sounds
out
like breaking the
who
law.
is going to break the dwarves' law. Once you have a name, come back and tell me immediately. As Jarl, I authorize you to go anywhere you need to go, including private homes. But if someone asks you to leave, you should do so immediately.
If I can help you, or if I help you, will you get me back to my own time?
I can't promise either of those things, but I will certainly do everything within my power to help you once you've helped my people. And of course, if you decide to stay, I would make sure you enjoy a comfortable life here. Now, what do you say?
So,
Will you
I wonder
help
how many people it would, like, so obviously the dwarves had advanced technology. I wonder how many people it would
Thank
take to
you.
man the city enough
Now,
to be comfortable.
You mustn't tell anybody where you're from or what may be about to happen here.
They're gonna burn the place to the
People do
ground too?
Foolish things when they panic. If it helps you, you're welcome to borrow the book on my desk. It contains the names and addresses of my subjects. Just don't show it to anyone. Goodbye.
Oh,
for
it was his
now,
book.
And good luck. I don't need to tell you what will happen if you fail.
Okay, let's go get his book. That way we have everyone written down. It is not stealing if he gives me permission to take it. It is stealing if I take this, though, right? Oh, I can't take it. Well, that sucks. We could take the stairs down, or, hear me out, we could paraglide. Save. Get a nice view. Is that only when you're crossing the border tube? Let's find our house. Branda's house. Damn, dude. Don't you love it when laws get passed, and they just, you know, people just don't even care. Lorerim's house. Ysmir's house. Golvar. Golvar's the one that no one likes. He smells bad. Fresh produce. Finery. Lukey.
Oh, a new person. Well, welcome to our city. Or whatever.
Okay.
Tells us to say.
Our house must not be up. Oh, it must be up there.
Help! There's a looter coming into the city.
What did you see?
I saw a man come down the shaft, but he was armed and he looked like a looter. If he makes it into the city and starts attacking people, he'll break the dwarves' law, and who knows what will happen. You have to stop him. Everybody, go home and lock your doors.
They kind of do that here by being able to capture any amount of money that's over a certain amount. Whew. Yeah, civil forfeiture. Yeah, it's never a good idea to have a large amount of money here. Dudes are just falling from the sky. Why is there a member of the Brotherhood here? Warlock's orders. Take his dagger. It's actually worth something. Do not speak to me of this. I was there when the deep storage was written. I don't think I'm going to need much money at all. Okay. Okay, we saved the day. Technically, no harm fell in the city. So I saved the day. Everything's okay. So do you guys not, like, as of right now, do you guys not have civil forfeiture up there?
What do you want?
What do you want?
Get out of my face, milk drinker. My problem is that I'm the only one around here whose head isn't buried in the sand. That's my problem. I mean, everyone acts like nothing's wrong. But we're one stupid mistake away from being wiped out, like the last lot of people who lived here. Seems like I'm the only one ready for what's coming, whatever that is. And when it hits, it's every man for himself. You've been warned.
What do you think's coming?
I don't know. But did you ever get the feeling these statues are watching us? Like they're waiting for something. I don't like it.
Do you know a way about it? Do you know a way out of here?
If I did, I wouldn't be standing here listening to you.
Gotcha.
What about it? It's not for sale.
Are there any others like it?
Nope. This is the only one like it in the whole city.
Okay, I'll be going.
Is it over? Is it over?
Yeah, looters are dead.
Oh, thank the gods.
I feel like they should have somebody
What a
stationed outside the
relief.
city.
We're so lucky that you arrived in time to stop them. I'll be sure to tell everyone what you've done for us. Thank you so much. If there's ever anything my husband Habik and I can do to help you, just ask.
Do you know a way out of here?
If I did, Habik and I probably wouldn't be here. But Uren's wife managed to escape a while back.
Oh, dude, you have no idea.
He doesn't like to talk
People steal
about
so
it,
much money.
but
By
you
people,
might
I
be
mean
able to
cops.
get him to open up, I suppose.
Okay, cool. We
Nice
got a
to talk
lead.
to you.
Hold on, we have those warlock orders. Hold on. The warlock's orders. My sweet child, if Quintus thinks he can hide from us, can hide from his own family, he's an even greater disappointment than I thought. He may have eluded his other siblings, but I know you won't let me down as they did. Take some of your playthings to find out where that venomous little spider is hiding, and when you find him, sweetling, do what you do best. So somebody down here is in the Dark Brotherhood. Brawls. Okay, this is my room. Dude, that's so stupid. I feel like cops can get away with almost anything as long as it's not. Wait, is this my whole quarters? That's my whole house. Damn. Well, I guess hopefully COVID doesn't hit. Yeah, I mean, I feel like it really only applies to individuals. I feel like if you were a cop and you tried to use it on a business long term, you'd get your ass kicked in court. Okay, so we can look around, we can talk to him. Do I want to praise Hermaeus Mora? Okay, Eldritch pages may appear on corpses you kill. Read Eldritch pages and bind them into Eldritch tomes. Read books that teach skills. Become my champion at the Summit of Apocrypha.
Hello, neighbor. I understand we have you to thank for dispensing with some would-be looters. Hello, neighbor. Would you like to hear about my research?
Yeah, maybe some. Yeah, tell me about the glowing orb.
That is the sun under the ground. Or at least that's how it's referred to in the dwarven text we've managed to translate. I must confess, I haven't the faintest idea of how it works. But it seems to be giving us light and allowing us to grow crops, even under the ground.
His eyes are
Of
really
course,
big.
If it ever stops glowing, for whatever reason, we'll all be in quite a lot of trouble. But don't concern yourself with such dark thoughts. I'm sure we have nothing to worry about.
Can you tell me about the laws?
Well, the dwarves who built this city left inscriptions in the citadel, which translate to, "The many shall suffer for the sins of the one." My research leads me to believe that if a single member of our community sins, it'll trigger an event, killing us all. I believe such an event occurred some years ago, which is why Metellus found the city littered with burnt corpses. But to this day, there are many questions we simply don't have answers for. How is the dwarves' law still being enforced? How does it work? And we may never know. As long as nobody
This guy's really
attacks
hopping
or
around.
steals from anybody else. Until we know more, we all need to be on our best behavior.
Okay, I'll be going now.
Very well. Come back if you think of any questions about something you discovered.
Dude's getting a quick 5 in.
Hello, neighbor. Made any exciting new discoveries?
Is that her bed down here? That's sad. I want to see if it breaks the law to break into a chest. If you don't take anything. Okay. It is not a crime to break into a chest and not take something. So I think that dude's fine. I don't think he's the bad guy. I'm probably not the bad guy. Well, I am, because if anybody's going to accidentally steal something, it's me. Let's talk to Lukey. She's an enchanter.
So you're the one who killed all those people.
It's not a crime to look, it's only a crime to take.
Hero. Have you asked yourself who's gonna clean up all your mess?
Okay. What's your story?
I'm Lukey. I'm what passes for an alchemist and healer around here. I'll be honest, I don't much care for dealing with people.
She's the one that might be a
I
necromancer.
wouldn't trust anyone else around here with the responsibility. And I guess somebody's gotta do it, right?
Sounds like you don't think much of your
Oh,
neighbors.
Don't get me wrong. It's not that I don't like my neighbors. I don't like anyone. Stupid, untrustworthy, selfish, ugly creatures we humans are. But you know what? At least down here, people are on their best behavior most of the time.
She got a point.
With the dwarves' law and all. I mean, people are still bastards, but at least they have to be discreet about it. Nobody's openly violent, and nobody's ever stolen anything from me.
Okay. Do you know a way out?
There isn't one. This place is like a firefly trap. One way in, no way out. Could be worse, though. You could be living in bloody Skyrim.
Agree. I'll be going.
All right. See you soon, neighbor.
Okay, let's see if she's got anything down here. She has a chest. Requires a key. Interesting. Interesting indeed. No one is openly violent. They just hit each other with words. Cutting words. Okay. Ow. Branda's house. Why does she get an actual house? Makes the wearer immune from radiation when worn as a complete set. Immune to radiation? The fuck? Okay, so I'm gonna save and try to take these boots. Okay. Brandis, are you okay?
Come over here.
Do you need help?
I'm beyond help. The potions do nothing. And I don't have much time. I just need to tell you something.
What did you want to tell me?
Stendar. He plants these images in my head. He shows me secrets.
This dude stood next to the reactor at Chernobyl. What did you see?
Something terrifying. Deep in the earth beneath the city. Powerful. And evil. I went down into the tunnels to destroy it. But the energy, it seeps into your bones.
In your bones.
Please, you must find a way to get down there. And finish what
He's technically dead. He can't have ownership. Okay, he's fine. I like how I can loot all of his stuff now. Maybe. Oh, his chest was just empty. I, Brandis of the Vigilance of Stendar, make this will. I leave all my worldly possessions, including my immaculate dwarven boots, to whoever is willing to continue my mission to rid the place of evil that lies buried beneath the city. May Stendar's blessing protect you. He was already dead. You and I both know that once the signs of radiation poisoning start hitting, you're dead. R.I.P. Brandis. You were the best. I gotta figure out how to get that armor off of him then. Okay, Hadik. Or Habik. Habik. Hadouken! Letter from Domitus. Letter of demand. Just needed a little iodine. A little late for that, man. In preparation for my inevitable ascension to Jarl, I require a ceremonial suit of armor as glorious as my rule will be. A set of crusty old dwarven armor, which you have obviously cleaned with a bit of Redguard's spit polish, will simply not suffice. I require the most glorious armor the city's ever seen. I've become aware that there are some immaculate dwarven gauntlets in the palace, tantalizingly just out of reach on the other side of the barred gate. I require you to obtain them for me. How you go about this is not my concern. I must have those gauntlets. I remind you of the privileged position that you yourself in as the manager of the Jarl's clothing and armor store. Should you fail to acquire these gauntlets, recommend to the Jarl that I find more suitable person for this role. So wait, he wants to become Jarl, but like he's gonna report you to the Jarl if you don't do stuff for him. So Domitus, number one bad guy right now. Rikus, are you okay? Vidus? Okay. Okay, this is Rikus' house. He's the insane guy. Grindstone. This guy probably doesn't read much. Vernon. I can't see shit. This is your final warning. I'd like to look at the other people just in case. Okay, let's figure out what Vernon's doing. He's probably sleeping with the skeevers again. Oblivion Crisis. Doesn't look like he has any letters or anything. He has a storm cloak. That's a crime. This Rikus is right. Okay. This is the... Yeah, this is the underground tunnels. Okay. He said that he went into the underground tunnels and died of radiation, so we probably won't do that right now. So we know that the glove... So we have the boots. Gloves are in the palace. Chest pieces on the belligerent man. Letter from Mossy to Ulrin. Dear Ulrin, I know you don't. I don't tell you this enough, but you are a beautiful man. I know you hate being trapped down here, but I honestly don't mind it as long as you're here with you. As long as I'm here with you, I'm home. I love you always, Massey. Yeah, that dude really bit the dust there. Can you imagine just like, hey, put this on, wear it for 8 to 10 hours a day, and hopefully you don't get mega cancer. Oh, sorry, you got mega cancer. Ysmar's house. Okay. My dearest Ysmar, last night was the best night of my life. I tried to tell you this morning, but my words got jumbled and it came out all wrong. I'm sorry. I'm not a bard. Your beauty is like the sun under the ground. I was cold and dark, but now I am warm. I feel like my head is spinning. I wanted to be with you for a long time, ever since I watched you farming, and now it is a dream come true. It took me a long time to write this letter. Sorry if I make a mistake. Golvar. Golvar is the gentleman who doesn't want to work. It also needs some spelling assistance. Okay. Okay, this is Golvar's house. I'm sure it's just, you know, like Charlie from It's Always Sunny. It's just like cats and glue and stuff in here. Okay. Nothing in here? Oh, that's kind of sad. I was hoping he wrote a book of poetry or something. Okay, and then it's just the shops. Okay. To the fresh produce.
Hey, I hear you dealt with those looters swiftly. Great work.
No problem, homie. Is somebody... Why is somebody writing you threatening notes?
Look, I haven't done anything wrong, if that's what you're thinking. It's not as if I'm a vampire or a necromancer or anything. Somebody just has a problem with my preference for male company. Nothing gets by you, does it? Sorry, that was mean of me. Yes, I like men. And when you grow up in Windhelm like I did, you expect...
Yeah, that dude chose the wrong city to grow up in.
I saw enough friends attacked and driven away by angry Nords to know the cost of not keeping your personal affairs to yourself. So I hid who I was for... what was it? 20 years? Living in the barracks with a dozen other guardsmen, watching what I said and where I looked. But that kind of fear eats away at you slowly, until living isn't any better than the thing you were afraid of. And that's when I came clean. Needless to say, since I'm now living underground on the opposite corner of Skyrim...
Accurate.
My openness didn't go well among the Nords.
Poor dude.
But at least down here, I get to be who I am. Or at least...
I think the other guy has a crush on him, and that's why he's angry.
Perhaps I was wrong.
Do you know who's writing these?
No, I don't. I keep my personal affairs to myself, and I've never really been interested in any of the men here. Not my type. It wouldn't usually bother me. I have a thick skin, and I can handle myself in a fight better than most. But if these threats keep getting worse, eventually my secret admirer is going to get violent and break the dwarves' laws.
Yeah, that's not a good idea. Okay, it's Rikus.
Rikus? The big, crazy Nord who walks around with his weapon drawn? Of all the people it could have been, he's the most
Sorry, Doc,
terrifying.
I wanted you to know. I haven't spoke with him yet.
Oh, alright. Well, see what you can do. I think it would only inflame things if I speak of him myself.
Okay. Do you know a way to get out of here?
You wouldn't believe how often the new ones ask that question. But I'll tell you the same thing I tell everyone else. There are much worse places to live out your days. You might have a few sleepless nights thinking about the dwarves' law.
He's got a point. It's like,
Once you get
you got everything you need. All you have to do is not break any laws.
Could cost you everything. It's not too bad. Nothing new to me, anyways. The many shall suffer for the sins of the one. That's about all I know.
So, I mean, if there's only 2 laws, don't hurt anybody and don't steal anything, I feel like that's pretty easy. Now, the problem is you don't have the exact wording. Reward, golden ring, belong to a deceased son, high sentimental value, reward available or retrieval. Okay, well, that's sad. Like, if you had the exact wording, it wouldn't be bad, but like, you have no idea what they mean or what they constitute as thievery, you know.
Well done, my friend. Well done.
Do you know a way of getting out of here?
No, I don't. But I'd wager that if anyone does know a way out, it's the Jarl. But of course, if he told anyone, he'd be ruling over an empty city. Ah, you saw my notice then.
I'd like to help. Any idea where I should start looking?
Thank you. The ring belonged to my son, Limar.
He did.
He wore it everywhere. He told me it
I'm
was
gonna mute it, guys.
from a strange wood elf he met in the
Okay.
forest once. It was the only thing I had to remind me of him. But a while ago, I dropped it down the stairs in my shop, and it rolled under a door at the bottom. The trouble is, I've never been able to unlock the door, or work out what's down there. But I'm sure it's possible, because I hear noises down there. So I'll bet that somebody, somewhere in the city, knows a way down there. And who knows what else you'll find once you get in.
Okay.
Well, the kids will be up ready to roll.
Yep,
I'm
and
Hubbard.
Xander doesn't need his medicine
I
anymore in
live
the
out
mornings.
back with my wife,
He's
Miranda.
taking a nighttime one now.
We used to live in solitude, but
Tonight was his first night taking it, so hopefully it doesn't go badly.
found this place by accident.
Okay.
Like most, the Jarl needed someone to mind the store. So I volunteered. Doesn't make any money, of course. Not enough customers. The Jarl says he likes to keep us busy and out of trouble. But of course, he and all his cronies in the Citadel never seem to lift a finger.
He's got a point, though. He'd be really bored. Okay. If the Jarl's unfair, why don't you overthrow him?
I wish it was that simple. But with the Dwarves' Law, everybody here is terrified.
He's like getting shorter and taller all the time.
In case it gets us all killed. The dwarves wrote, "The many shall suffer for the sins of the one." But we don't know what they meant by sin. Theft. Violence, probably. But maybe they meant all sorts of things, like dishonesty or disobedience to the Jarl. That's what
See, this dude's
fellas would
thinking.
like us to think.
Mutiny is a sin. I mean, if you're a
So
captain,
I
mutiny is a
can
sin.
ignore his orders. Sure. I could even lead an uprising against him. Gods know most of us are sick of him, but I'd be risking the lives of everyone.
So the only person actually doing a job here is the farmer.
Responsible for that. So here I am, running my shop. Could be worse.
Okay. Okay.
See you again soon, I hope.
We have just one more shop, and then we'll go talk to the Jarl. Jarl. Who are you?
By the 8! I hear you took on a band of marauders by yourself, you buffoon! Next time, come and get me. I'll show 'em what for.
Okay, what's your story, dog?
Name's Castellus Vitus, military engineer of the Imperial Legion. Out of action right now, but don't worry, I'm still in the service. What about you?
I am loyal to the Empire.
That's odd. You don't look like an Imperial. Can't be helped, I suppose. These days we've got to accept help wherever we can.
Suppose we do.
Now, I expect you'll have questions about how this place runs. Happy to share what I've learnt.
What have you been working on in your workshop?
Ah, yes, my workshop. Well, of course, as an engineer through and through, I couldn't resist the urge to dismantle some of this dwarven technology. How complicated can it be, I thought. As it turns out, it's
Extremely complicated.
You see these gleaming dwarven busts in every room? Well, I think I know what they are. They all seem to be connected to the pipes running all over the city and down the front of the citadel. And I've seen these things before in other ruins, but these are different. Their eyes are glowing with blue light. Have you noticed? But whenever you see one of these things, remember, someone or something is watching everything you do.
Dwarven
waiting
cameras.
for you to break the dwarves' law.
Nice. Have you noticed any suspicious behavior?
Suspicious behavior, you say? Ah, so the Jarl has found a task for you, keeping tabs on us, hmm? Don't worry, your secret's safe with me, friend. Well, the Citadel's mainly full of good Imperial stock, so you don't have to worry too much about them. But now that you mention it, lately I've been wondering if the Citadel isn't haunted. Every now and then, mostly late at night, I swear I can hear a woman sobbing. I'll be damned if I know where it's coming from, but it's not Gaia next door, so who could it be but a ghost? Gods know a lot have died in here.
Yeah, that's kind of weird, man. Do you understand the technology?
Yes, well, not completely. A little.
A little.
I understand the pipes that run all over the place. See, they mainly carry water. There's a single pipe on the top floor bringing water from outside the Citadel inside. Water then trickles down through each floor to the lake. But that's not all. It seems the water flowing through these pipes causes these gears to rotate. And when that happens, they somehow create light.
Through friction.
Brilliant engineers. I doubt I could hold a candle to them. Not that I would need to, with all the lights in this place.
Ah, jokes. What do you do around here?
Jarl's got me working on repairs to the Citadel. This place was built to last, but it still needs an engineer's touch every now and then. Door hinges need to be oiled, cracks need to be patched up, and that bloody water pipe in the bathroom is constantly springing a leak. But it's a good idea to make yourself useful around here. No doubt the Jarl will make good use of your skills too, whatever those might be.
Murder. Wait a minute. Okay, let's check out the Honest Trader. So there's only one married couple in here.
Ah, the Bandit Slayer. Good to see you.
What up, Degland? What's your story?
My story? Well, my name is Degland, and I'm a merchant, yeah? But people say to me, Degland, they say. Degland, why are you a merchant? They find it surprising because I'm such an honest and trustworthy person. And sometimes you hear about your merchants who are, you know, dishonest. Well, I say to those people, I'm not like them. My father used to say to me, Degland, you can't be like the others. You be a good boy. And I was, my friend. I was not only just a good boy, I was the best boy. The best boy now, and the best merchant, with the best prices for you.
What do you sell?
The best wares for you, my friend.
Skooma, nice. Is skooma a sin? Technically, somebody thinks it's a sin. Okay, if I need any drugs, I know where to go.
My friend, you're in luck. I actually do, but, let's keep it down, eh?
I didn't expect this.
Don't want anyone else to hear, do we? But, I'll be honest with you, my friend. I'm looking after you. There's a bit of a catch. See, it's only gonna work for one person, yeah? I've been keeping it to myself, you know, thinking, maybe I'll need it myself one day. But, I'm a reasonable guy, yeah? I reckon I could be, what's the word, persuaded? Persuaded to give it away for, say,
Isn't there any other way I can help you?
Well, I like you, so I'm going to be honest with you. Business here, it's hard, you know. Really hard. I'm doing it tough, yeah? And if I don't have the coin to pay the Jarl, then I lose my shop.
How are people getting
Can't
money?
The cold. I have no money and no food, yeah? What I'm saying is, I need the money, my friend. That's all I need. My friend, I can tell you it involves magic. Very special.
Dude, this guy's
very
fucking
rare magic.
flim flammer.
But, I shouldn't say any more than that. I need to eat, you know.
Fucking flim flammer. I ain't spending 1,000 gold on that shit. It's just gonna like set me on fire or something. Okay. Let's go talk to the Jarl. He's all the way up there. The question is, can I get up there with the Hall's Gaze? Or, Gale? You praying, girl?
Not here. He can hear us.
Hey, I saw that. Look at me. Do you think I don't notice when you check someone out?
Got it.
I swear. Please don't be angry with me.
My name is Domitus, not Dom.
Damn.
You know, one of these days, those wandering eyes of yours are going to get you in real trouble. What is it?
What's your story?
Sorry, what's my story? What in oblivion is your story? How dare you come in here like you own the place and expect me to explain myself to you?
I'm new here.
I don't care who you are. So work hard and do what I tell you, or you'll wish you died and gone to oblivion. Got it?
He can do whatever he wants because no one's gonna hit him.
That's more like it. Now that you know your place,
What do you want me to do?
I want you to retrieve something for me. It's a helmet. Dwarven. Made thousands of years ago. But still an immaculate
Okay, so this is the last piece.
One of those vigilants of Stendar had it with him when he went down into the old mine tunnels over by the lake. He never came out. I want you to go down there and bring it back. Now, do you have any questions?
Why haven't you retrieved it yourself?
Because the Jarl boarded up the door to the tunnels and told us not to go down there, and I value my good standing with the Jarl.
Okay. Why would I help you?
Because if you don't, you'll have made a very powerful enemy here. I'll make you regret the day you were born. Got it?
I'll retrieve the helmet for you.
Now there's a good peasant. Go on now.
Peasant?
And don't you show your face in the Citadel again without it, you understand?
Okay. So I can't talk to her with him around. That's great. Is there anything else on this floor? I think we checked all of it. I wonder if I could use Blink to get up the side of the building. That'd be fun. So Rikus and Domitus are the two that we really need to worry about.
No, hello there. A way out of here? Are you kidding? Why would I want to get out of here? I can't think of a single place in all time.
Oh, let my dog into the door. Hold on, I'll be back. What up, Vegito? Oh. Okay. What's your story?
I'm a Breton from Hyrak. I've studied history at the Imperial City, which led me to Skyrim in search of Dromo ruins. And now I'm here. Some days I just can't believe
She's got
my
some
luck.
smoky eye going on.
Working with Brawl, researching the richest source of Drummer history and technology I could have imagined. I feel like we're on the brink of some amazing discoveries about the Dwemer. Who knows? Maybe we'll find not all of them have disappeared.
Can you tell me about the history of this place?
But Brawl knows much more than I do. You should be able to find him in his chambers down the city.
Do you need any help with your research?
Now that you mentioned it, I do. I need you to get something for me, and it won't be easy. I've tried everything I can think of, and still nothing. There's a big Nord living down in the city called Rikus. You may have seen him walking around in an immaculate example of Dwarven armor.
Yes.
I need that armor. It's the only one like it, and I believe it to be crucial in unlocking the secret of this place. The trouble is, before I could get a good look at it, that brute Rikas claimed it as his own, and has been wearing it ever since. I've tried everything. Appeals to his better nature, flattery, charm, even threats. It's like negotiating with a brick wall. The only thing I haven't tried is violence. And you know how that would end. But I'm convinced there's a way to get it. There has to be.
Okay, I'll try to get it.
Thank you. If you do manage to get it, you're welcome to keep it.
So we know where all 4 pieces are now.
That's all.
How you doing tonight, Vegito?
That's fine. I've got a lot of reading to do if I'm going to do half as much as you want.
That girl really respects Brol. Brol is really full of himself. Jarl, could you not live on this floor? Thanks. Okay, it requires a key. Steamy.
Got my eye on ya.
Do you know the way out of here?
Didn't catch a word. And I'll be honest, being deaf ain't half so bad as you'd think. No one bothering you.
His bodyguard is half blind and deaf. Okay, what's your story?
Did you say something to me?
Oh, I just did stupid shit with the kids, and then worked on the garden some. You saw that. Kids had a good time with that stream.
Talking to me, young one. Can't hear a word you're saying. Used to be
Got a lot of work done on the garage.
Till I slipped up. You take it from me. You ever find yourself toe to toe with the flame Atronach, you make sure you put some distance between you before you kill it. Otherwise, whoosh. Eyes, ears, and hair gone. All at the same
God, that's unfortunate, man. Okay.
Still can't hear ya.
Dude, it's Vegito in, like, human form.
Hello again, my friend. Any word about the matter we discussed?
Let me see if I can get something clarified for me.
Of course. What do you want
No,
me to
that's not what I
clarify?
want.
Well, I hope your investigation has been thorough. I don't want
Rikus
you
is threatening
accusing
violence
the first person
against
you suspect.
Vernon.
So, who is it?
Oh, but okay, so if it's a morality thing, if he's gay, maybe that is enough. Oh, shit. I think Rikus is the bigger threat, that's for sure.
I hope.
Okay, hold on. She said it was across from the bars. Ah, it's in that chest, I bet. Okay. Well, that's the problem, Tube. We don't know what the sins are. They didn't define them.
Hello again, my friend. Well, I hope.
Let's say
you
Rikus.
Rikus. Yes, I've noticed him becoming increasingly agitated, walking around with his weapon drawn. Well, this won't be easy to sort out.
What do we do now?
There's only one thing left to do. I need you to kill him for me, but you need to be discreet about it, so as not to break the dwarves' law. You see, I believe we're being watched by the dwarven statues and busts all around the city, but there are blind spots, areas where they can't see us. One of those areas is the tunnels below the city. If you can lure your suspect down there and kill him, no one will ever know.
God damn it,
Ugly
Tube.
business, I know, but it's the only way to save my people, to save us all. It'll be our little secret. Can I count on you?
I'll do it.
Good. Thank you. Now, here's a key to the tunnels under the city. I knew I could count on you.
Before we lure him down there, I'm gonna go look around down there.
Let me know once it's done.
So this dude's fucking evil. I want to see if that tunnel key opens up this. It shouldn't, because this is not a tunnel. But you never know. Could I just blink over it? We must get the key later. Who was being threatened? Domitus was threatening somebody. We'll try to talk to them. Okay. There's Rikus right there. Oh, I didn't look up here. Oh, that's Deglin's house. Let's see what he's... Let's find his dirty laundry, shall we? So this, so Deglin loves money. I'm just gonna go ahead and point that out. I don't think he's as good of a person as he thinks he is. Old letter from Deglin's father. Deglin, I'm writing this to let you know that formally I have disowned you. You will receive nothing from my estate when I pass. I do not expect you will be at all fazed by this, since you already always seem to have more ill-gotten coin than you can know what to do with, and since you've gotten have the black eyes and cold heart of a skeever. When you were a small lad, you killed the neighbor's chicken with a shovel. I hid it from your mother, not completely understanding what it meant, perhaps believing it to have been an accident. As you grew into a young man, I did everything I could to raise you to be a kind and honest boy, but after your little incident in the rat way, the healer says Big Bernie will never see in that eye again. It seems that is not and never will be your nature. I'm ashamed to admit that I have raised the single worst boy I've ever known. Leave my house by the end of the week. You are not welcome here. Damn. Get some shade thrown on you by your own dad. Okay. Rastania's house. She's a forsworn. Old letter to Rastania. There's no easy way to say this. I'll just write this. We're finished. Looking back, it was my mistake to think that that taking a forsworn bride would be an exciting thing to do. It certainly got people talking in Whiterun. I can't tell you how many men winked and slapped me on the back. She'd be a wild one, they said. Wouldn't mind a bit of a horsesworn? Oh, Jesus. And as much as I'd like to blame them, I have to lay blame squarely at your feet. You flirt brazenly right out in front of me. I've heard the way you talk to men and women alike. I can only imagine where you disappear to at night. Take this amulet of Mara you gave me and get as far away from Whiterun as you can. I loved you once, Samuel. Threatening note. To Rastasa. You're a gossip whore. Do not lie. I am sick of your lies. I know it is you saying lies about me. It is gossip, and I will watching you at the tavern. I can hear you lying, making me stupid. You are stupid. Forsworn witch, stop or I will teach you a lesson. Okay, so that's the idiot guy. He's the only person that we've found that misspells stuff. Jeshol's house. So I'm feeling like we have to kill Rika. He's the only person that has a piece of armor that we need to get a hold of.
I'm afraid I'm going to have to ask you to leave.
Oh, shit. I have to leave if they ask. Abandoned palace? Abandoned palace? Okay. Hello. Wasn't Ymir. Who was it? Wasn't Gulvar. Who did he threaten? Was it Ysmir?
Hello, neighbor.
Do you know a way out of here?
Come on, love. It's not that bad, is it? You've only just arrived. Why not give the place a chance before you go looking for a way out?
You're right. Never mind.
That's more like it.
What's your story?
My story? Oh, not much to tell, love. I just work the land, make sure we've got enough food for everyone. Can't afford to run out here, you know? It's hard work. Probably harder than being Jarl.
Yeah, she's the only one actually working.
Keeps me active as I'm getting on a bit. And I sleep soundly every night.
You don't think the Jarl works hard?
No, love. I don't think he works hard at all. And I'd say the same to his face if I ever saw him. But he's always hiding up there in his citadel, doing... You know what? I'm not even sure what he does. I know he doesn't keep order. We've got the dwarves' law for that. But live and let live, I say. Long as I have a roof over my head and food on my table, and good neighbors like Gulvar, I can't complain. I'll be seeing you around, love.
Gulvar is the one that's like unemployed, basically illiterate, but very nice. Except if you're a gossip, I guess. Safe.
What do you want?
Why are you writing? So you're the one threatening notes to Vernon.
Yeah, so what? What are you gonna do about it?
I'm going to cast a spell to make you Vernon's pleasure thrall. I'm going to ask you to stop threatening him.
Why should I? Do you know what he is? His presence here is going to break the dwarves' law and get
I mean, the dude. So the dude's obviously an idiot, but in his brain, he thinks he's doing the right thing. If it's true, why hasn't the dwarven law been broken already?
Well, I don't know. Maybe they haven't worked it out yet. But when they do, we're going to have a problem.
Vernon's personal affairs won't get us killed, but your temper might.
Well, I wouldn't get so angry if it wasn't so, you know.
Attractive? Oh. Oh. I feel like that's just going to piss him off.
What are you talking about? Have you lost your mind? If you're saying I'm like
Yeah.
him, you'd better back away.
Your prowess in the art of speech has empowered you? What? Hold on, I gotta get sexy here.
What do you want?
About that dwarven armor.
What about it?
I need it to complete the set.
Not my problem.
I'll buy it from you?
It's not for... Oh, well in that case, you still can't have it. Let me be clear. The only way... Uh-huh.
About your threats to Vernon.
Yeah? You know he wouldn't make me so angry if he wasn't so...
You know, I don't know too, but that's kind of fitting. He does kind of seem like Minsk. Or he's just Slavic. One of the two.
Well, I suppose I can try to ignore it. But I don't like it.
You don't have to like it. Just leave Vernon alone, and we'll all be fine.
Alright, fine. I'll leave him alone. But only if I never have to listen to your yapping ever again.
Oh, my shouts are getting empowered because of this. Okay, you guys are just hanging out. Vernon, you in the shop? You shopping? The food store cache. Oh, what did I just cast? Oh, I just cast a Lorerim aura. Oops. I used all my Riz. Man, this is... Okay, I gotta wait for my mana to come back. It uses like all my mana to just cast a stupid spell. It's a door. We're gonna go in here in a second. Okay, I can't even open this. Okay. I'm gonna get pit fighters and tendrils out. Okay, let's go into the tunnels. We got the key. So there are tunnels that go throughout the entire place. Skooma. Money. A master level lock. 42 lockpicks. Okay. Honest trader. Blood on the ground. Oh shit, that woke the ceiling rats up. This is somebody else's house. Brawl the Scholar's Chambers. Okay. I assume this is my house. Yep. Okay, and that's my neighbor's house. Ah, I found the source of the blood. A knife. So people can be killed here. You're not wrong. Okay, we gotta get, what's his face in here? Okay, we've been there. The fuck is that? Some sort of giant ass crystal? Am I gonna fall through if I stand on here? I don't want to fall through. Whew, okay. So there's some sort of giant ass crystal. A torch. Ulrin's house. What's with the music? Okay. Let's go up through Ulrin's house. Because it had that weird torch. It's like a murder mystery that hasn't had the murder yet. It's all mystery and no murder. Okay. Ulrin, which one? Which one are you? You're a beautiful man. Ah, that's one of the statues they were talking about. It's like a Rubik's Cube of crime.
Can I help you with something?
Do you know a way out of here?
So my wife disappears a couple of weeks ago, and now everybody thinks I know a way out of here. I wish you idiots would just leave me alone.
Did your wife find a way?
Well, she's not here anymore. That's all I know.
I think she got stabbed in the sewers, dog. I want to know where she went.
How should I know where she went? I woke up one morning and she was just gone. Didn't say goodbye, didn't take anything with her. And now you people won't stop harassing me, judging me, asking me questions like you think I had something to do with it. Well, I didn't, and nobody cares that I've lost my wife. They just love a bit of scandal, or to find out how they can get out of here too. You're all animals.
I literally just asked questions, dog.
I swear I didn't hurt her. I would never. I love her. And if I'd known she was leaving, I would have gone with her. I honestly don't know anything. I keep going over it in my head. Did someone kill her? Surely that would have broken the dwarves' law. Maybe she went wandering into the underground tunnels, or into the palace, and never found her way out. But why would she leave in the night?
Was she involved with someone?
Not that it's any of your business, but no, I don't think so. She was loyal, I think. She used to write me love letters. I still have one, somewhere. But even if she'd been seeing someone, she couldn't have kept it a secret at a place this small. Rastasia would have known about it for sure.
Oh, now we gotta go find the body.
I don't see why I should share it with you. See you later.
Okay, let's go search his house. Probably gonna find the body and everything. Search Orwin's house for clues. Find out what happened to her. Okay. Like, could I just go to the body? Check his gardens. Oh, I think I went down. See if it comes back up. Am I back up? We'll find out when somebody says something. Okay. We're just following the blood right now. And we went around in a full circle. Dope. Damn. See, I figured this way was the way to go, but the blood took me right back to the... Of course, we're not going to be able to find it now. Oh, I think it's right here. Is there any identifying things? Sweet Roll, do you have any identifying markers for this person? What if I pick up all that bones? Knife. Okay, we'll just drop all of this back off in the house. So she's dead. Excuse me while I go spelunking. Don't look at that. Sometimes objects get pushed under the ground. Sweet Roll, do you see anything, bud? Okay. Well, I've got all of her bones. So she's not going anywhere. I don't need skooma. Thanks, though. Okay, let's go pick up that torch, I guess. Or did we finish this section? So I found a bloody bone. hand. She took give me a hand seriously. Magic anomaly. And this is the way the actual body, right? Yeah. I mean, I followed all the random septums. I feel like I followed all the clues, so got her whole skeleton in my inventory. Yeah, I guess we'll go back up and tell Lorerim that his wife has been stabbed to death. So by the logic of this game, I could just bring like everyone down here one at a time, and they'd be totally fine with it. Okay. Like I said, the only person we know has to die is Rikus, unless he will somehow join our side. Okay. Vernon, you're not open because it's like the middle of the night. They keep talking about the pub, but there isn't one. Anonymous note. Vernon, you're an abomination. Remember the dwarves' laws. The many shall overcome the sins of the one. You may have hidden your sins from the dwarves so far, but they're the least of your worries. Gaia.
Oh, hello there.
Who was in charge of the armory? Eastmere.
Hello there, friend.
Don't know why. Well, it was a good life. Fresh milk and eggs every day. Running around the farm barefoot with my brother and sisters. Never even had to lock our doors. One day, when I was about 18, my father and I were carting some produce into the market when we saw a group of strangers in the top field. My father told me to run back to the house and get his axe. So I did. I ran so fast I almost threw up. But by the time I got back, it was too late. I found him dead by the side of the road. The cart and all our produce was gone. That was the first time I learned about bandits. My mother passed soon after, and I took over the farm. Now I'm as good a farmer as any, and better than most, but things went downhill from there. The raiding started before long. I'd come outside at dawn and find a few chickens missing. Next it was a cow, then 2 cows.
This poor dude. Go on.
That was the first time in 5 generations my family started locking its doors at night. We knew the guards from Whiterun weren't going to help us. One night, when we had nothing left to steal, there was a knock at the door. I knew who it was and what they wanted. I took my father's axe and pulled the door open real quick. Before he knew it, that bandit had my father's axe right
But it was secretly his father the whole time.
skull. But there were more of them. I never saw how many, Because the next thing I knew, I was waking up with a mouth full of dirt and lungs full of smoke. My home was burned to rubble. My family slaughtered like cattle. And they left me alive to see what they'd done.
Damn, dude.
It still burns whenever I think about it.
I'm sorry.
Well, at least I got one of the bastards. Cleave that grin of his right in half. Sometimes it helps me get to sleep.
Dude, no wonder this dude doesn't want to work. He's just giving up.
Sometimes. Anyhow, after that, I drifted some. Took odd jobs around Falkreath. But nothing seemed to work out. And then I guess I got desperate. I started taking things. Just small things. Carrots, cabbages. Just enough to survive. I wasn't proud of it. And then one day, I watched myself break into some guy's farmhouse and help myself to his things. And I guess I realized what I'd become. Next thing I knew, I was looking for a place to die. And I found the entrance.
So the dude found the ruins. Was gonna jump down the shaft to kill himself and fell in the water and didn't die. So you have your own farm again.
I'm a farmer, but the land I work isn't mine. Metellus had declared himself Jarl and claimed all the farmland before I got here.
You don't sound happy about that.
I'm not. All I've ever wanted is to make a living by working the land. But it seems someone always has to go and steal the fruits of my labor. That bloody Jarl. He's no better than the bandits who destroyed my life. Only difference is he uses words instead of weapons. But he'll get his.
Damn.
One day.
Golvar, dude.
Just do
Golvar, I don't want to have to drown you in the lake, but I might have to.
to yourself, would you? See you around.
Maybe there is no threat. Can that be an option?
What can I do for you, my friend? What about him?
Don't worry, he won't be bothering you anymore.
Why? What did you do?
I just reasoned with him.
I'm not sure who I'm more impressed with. You for talking down that maniac, or for him for listening to you. But thank you. You did great.
You're welcome.
Hey, I have something I'd like to give to you. It's not much, considering what you've done for me, but...
Neck snap.
I hope you like it. It's a ring I've been carrying around forever. I think it might have some magical properties. Maybe you can get some use
Dude's
out of
been slightly magical this entire time and didn't know it.
Come back soon.
Who are you?
Oh, I'm so glad you decided to come see me. What can I do for you, sweet thing?
Sweet thing.
You want to hear about little old me? Aren't you adorable? But wouldn't you rather hear what I know about everyone else around here? Go on. Ask me.
Do you know a way out?
Only one way out of this city, and that's through the bottom of a mug of moonshine if you get me. Solve all your problems. At least for a while. But then again, some folks will overdo it. Ulrin, the Dunmer fellow, can't miss him. Hit the drinks pretty hard after his wife, Maisie, disappeared. Just sits there, night after night. Poor guy. Wish I knew what happened to her. Caught lots of people talking, but nobody seems to know anything. odd.
Have you heard any rumors?
Did you know there are tunnels running all the way under the city? Last one to go down there was Brandis, and it sent him to his deathbed. Did you know that beautiful palace above the lake is sealed? Brawl says the last person to go in there locked it behind him. I wonder what's in there. There's something creepy about Marius up in the Citadel. Plus, he never comes down to the tavern. And you just can't trust a man who doesn't drink.
Accurate.
Did you notice the big crack in the floor near the city gate? They say some poor fool fell to his death trying to scale the front of the Citadel. Nobody here locks their door, except the Jarl. I hear there's a locked room on the top floor of the Citadel, but nobody's seen what's inside. Have you seen Rigus walking around in that so
I don't want to
stupid?
kill Rikus if we don't have to.
You know where to find me,
Hello, neighbor. Made any exciting new discoveries? Ah, yes. Most dwarven used these days quite back born. But this piece is perfect after thousands of years. It also seems to have some magical properties. It should protect you from the harmful energy down in the tunnels below the city. It all but killed Brandis when he went down there. But he didn't have a full set. If you can get down there safely, let me know what you discover.
Okay.
Farewell.
So the helmet is in the tunnels. Or not the tunnels like under the city, but the mine. Okay. What are my optionals right now? Okay. So we have several missions to do. Let me see if I can... No, that's Radek. Or whatever his name is. I want to see if Ulrin's in his house. I mean, we know what happened to his wife, but I can't... Sometimes you can't get the things to progress the way you should. Okay, I'm not seeing anything on the ground here. I have stealing turned off. It's just a mod that's in this pack that I'm using. It basically prohibits you from stealing at all. So the ring is supposed to be down here also. The ring for the guy's kid. What is this? Oh shit, there's stuff in these. Not that one though. God, you scared the shit out of me, Sweet Roll. Why are you doing this to me? Anything over here? Nope. Okay, this is where potato moonshine, leather strips, finery, torches. It looks like somebody was living here. Oh shit. What's dark vision look like? Well, that didn't do shit. Oh great, now I've got fucking glaucoma. Skooma. The honest trader is not very honest. Okay, the blood is still this way. Let's check all the alcoves. You know, I wonder... hold on, I can't sleep in here. Hold on. we should go to our quarters and sleep. I wonder if that guy's kid's key or kid's ring is like right outside their door or something. Oh, thank God. Okay. Really don't like night vision. I always forget about it. I want to say I played Oblivion, and I was playing as a Khajiit, and I think it gave me migraines like something terrible. Okay. What is this? Skeever Den? That's Lukey's. Okay. Well, that's just the... Nothing to grab there. There's nothing here. Empty bottles. And some straw. Okay. We've looked in that one. I wish there was like a way to drop markers. Damn, guys. Wipe your shit up. That's the fresh produce place? Damn. There was nothing here. This is just like a place you can fall through the floor. And this is the way out. Interesting. So let's go... see what other... There's the abandoned castle, but I think it's locked. Levitus. Okay, rock and roll. That was pretty smooth. Take credit for that. Okay, let's go to the abandoned palace. Coffin. Let's save. Nordic ring. Bloody rags. I don't know if there's bad guys here or not. Oh, it's locked. There's his fucking gloves. It's locked from the other side. Okay, so that's where we know those are. Can't do anything from this side though. Okay, and I want to check this down here. Underground tunnels. Okay, enter your own risk. Excuse me while I risk entering. Man, time is flying by tonight. Got about half an hour left of the stream. Gotta keep an eye on my HP. Okay, there's the helmet. That's 2 pieces. Well, I found the radiation. I wonder if I could just power through it. Well, I've got 2 pieces now. Our radiation suit's coming together. I don't know how to get into the palace, though. I'm gonna go read that note again. But who had it? That's the question. Not Vernon. Not Rikus. I did want to check their basement, actually. Oh. No, Domitus. Okay. Okay, so... They're fine. So these are the people that might be able to tell me about the gauntlets. Okay. The Golden Sentinel Tavern. Nice. I think I found everyone. This place is fucking huge. Gulvey. Stasia. Does this place have a basement? Doesn't look like it. Not much going on here, actually. I really thought there would be something. Maybe it's just a catch-all place that you can always find people at. Okay. They said up by the city entrance that there was a... Oh, I know what I wanted to do. Hold on. I wanted to go in here. Is there a way into the basement from their house? No, there isn't. They're like the one people that are like they're like the one house that doesn't have a connection to the underground. Okay. Got that. Okay. I'll talk to you in a minute. Save. Dooley?
Oh, hello. I wasn't following you.
I saw you following me.
Oh, no, I wasn't.
Thanks, Tired. Hope you're having a good night, man.
I'm sorry. I told a fib. But please don't tell anyone. I don't want to get into trouble again. It's just... Sorry about that.
heard you helped lots of people here, and I was hoping you might help me find something very valuable.
What is it, Dooley? What are you looking for?
Well, my brother told me before he died that he had left me something very precious in a secret chest. He hid it away just for me. I've asked the others for help, but they don't help me. The Jarl.
Damn, dude. I'm jealous.
But I'm not very good with
Hopefully you don't get, like, stung by a jellyfish or something.
Do you think you can read it for me? Tell me what it says.
Letter from the Jarl to Dooley. Dear Dooley, I'm writing to you in relation to your continual request for assistance finding your brother's hidden chest containing a so-called fortune. While I am sympathetic to your plight and the passing of your brother some years ago, I wish to impress upon you an important message. The treasure you seek does not exist. It is not my place to speculate whether your brother might have misled you or whether you simply misremembered his words to you. I do not propose to discuss this with you again, as I have had quite a few complaints from your neighbors about bothering them. I must ask that you stop this behavior immediately. Oh.
Well, what does it say? You did? Oh, thank you. What does it say?
The Jarl says there's no fortune.
What? No, that can't be right. My brother, he told me. He left me a fortune.
This is really sad.
He would lie to me. Why would he lie to me? You'll help me, won't you? You'll help me find it, please.
Oh, yeah, I'll help you look for it.
Thank you. All I know is that it's hiding somewhere in the city. And you need this rusty key. My brother gave it to me to unlock it.
Did your brother tell you anything about where it's hidden?
I can't. Sorry, I don't remember things so good. But he said it was hidden under the ground and that I have to hold my breath. That's all I remember.
Underwater? Underwater. There's a house that's underwater. I know, tired, right? Do you know a way out of here?
A way out? Oh, no, I can't leave. I need to find Haribo's treasure first.
Okay, I think I know where it's... Hold on. We haven't been there yet, but I've got water breathing. I love it when shit like this happens. Oh, Lorerim, I want to talk to you about your wife. Oh, you won't talk to me. I found his wife's body. She did. I have all of her bones in my inventory, but sadly he will not let me talk to her. Or he won't move the quest along. I am the fish. Yeah, there's a house underwater here I saw earlier when I was swimming. A shield of resonant power, bashing with it releases a sonic wave, hurling enemy... Oh, fuck yeah. It unlocked. This isn't creepy as hell. Okay. This is a very big underwater area. Is that just a plant? Yep, it's just a plant. Glad I had water breathing. Nice day for fishing, ain't it? Hold on. I gotta manipulate the weave. Give me a second. I no longer have to cheat. I straight up just have a infinite storage area. So nice. Hey, I can hold 300 pounds now. Give me your metal, gypsy. Save. Strutting my stuff. That is a large mushroom. Torches. Leather strips. Cool arrows. If any of you are interested, I really need somebody to play this and play an archer so that I know if it's any good. That dude's got his weapon out. See if we can intimidate him.
Stop right there. What is this one doing here?
I'm looking for a treasure chest.
Ah, the locked chest. Yes, we have it, but have been unable to open it. Why don't you come in and join us for dinner?
I have some question. You're obviously planning to eat me. I have questions first.
Very well, but hurry. We are hungry.
That's true, Tube. I understand, man. What are you doing here?
We are explorers like you. We were exploring the bottom of a great mine when we found this cave. But just as we found it, the earth shook and the mine collapsed behind us. This is our home now. We are pleased to see someone in the flesh.
Who is we?
My siblings and I. Don't worry, we will all share in your company.
Okay, tell me about the chest.
We found it in the water down below, but we could not unlock it, so we dragged
Yeah,
it
this
up
person's
here.
definitely not
It
trying to
is
eat me.
locked away in the lonely tower.
They're gonna eat you? I know, right? How long have you been down here?
So curious this one is. We have been here for years, surviving on fish and this wondrous mushroom, and whatever else we can scrounge up.
Okay, that's all the questions I had.
This one asks many
You're
questions.
obviously planning to eat me.
Let
Please
us-
don't.
It knows it is smart and savage, this one. But no meat for us means no chest for you. It stays locked up tight in our tower.
I have a tremendous amount of food on me. Okay, what we've learned so far is that you can commit crimes if you aren't being watched by the statues. Oh, I thought... Was that her?
What is it?
There's a pair of them? Or is she a duplicate? No, she's got a different weapon. Oh, it's just an adept. What up, Lego? How you doing, man? That's what I think, man. I'll just bust my way in there. I got magic for this. When in doubt, use magic. Okay, so we got some dead people, as usual. Bloody rib cage. Generally not a good sign. The Citadel key. Letter from Harjudul Dooley. See, is there anything down here? Robes of Quickening, Helmet Conjuring, a bunch of gold ore. Take it. Okay, let's read the letter. If you're reading this or having someone else you trust read it to you, it means I'm dead. I'm sorry. I won't be able to look after you anymore. I want you to try really hard to remember something important. Yara Metellus cannot be trusted. After leaving you this note, I am going to confront him about what he's been doing in the locked room in his citadel. If I don't return, it's possibly because he killed me. With this note, you will find a key to the Jarl's locked room. You'll have to find someone with a good heart and a good head. You are always a better judge of character than me. They'll know what to do. Your brother, Harubal. Oh. Can I just give him some money so he thinks I found the treasure? Okay, I assume the Argonians are going to attack me whenever I go out there. Not to be, like, you know, stereotypical or anything. Get my Jamora ready.
What is it?
So I don't have to fight them. I could straight up just leave. There are 3 of them in here. Oh. Shit, they weren't kidding. Really are egg siblings in here. I just fucked up. Hold on. Thank God. Okay, so we're not gonna mess with them. They're just living their best life down here, eating fish, being golem, whatnot. I am going to go to the water's edge. I'm going to cast water breathing and Reyes fins on myself so that I can actually swim faster. Get the hell out of here. Okay, water breathing. And then I've got a spell for this. Reyes fins. Double spell. Go. I am fish. I am speed. Oh shit. That's a good combo of spells right there. Make me go like a fucking... Oh, I'm still underwater. Makes me go like a marlin or something. It is nice that they have fish. I mean, I guess that's their only source of meat. Aside from the Argonians. Okay. So... Let's see... The abandoned palace, we still can't go into, and we know that's where the gloves are. Let's go unlock it.
Hello, my friend.
I'm looking for an Imperial named Quintus.
Quintus? No, there's no one by that name here. But if you're looking for an Imperial, I'd check the Citadel. That place is crawling.
Quintus. So Quintus is a Dark Brotherhood person who wanted to leave and ended up not leaving. So the Dark Brotherhood sent a bunch of assassins to try to kill him.
Not here. He can hear us.
Dude's just chilling. Like a straight up villain.
Well, I'm still waiting for that immaculate helmet you You do that.
I can't give him the helmet even if I wanted to. Or did I put the helmet away? Hold on. I think I put the helmet away on accident. Oops.
Working hard.
Hardly working.
My story. Well, I'm from Markarth originally. Started working at Kolskiga Mines as a lad, and after a while, the Silverbloods made me foreman. I was doing pretty well for myself, until somebody decided to knock me down the shaft into this place.
Damn.
I had a wife and son. Still up there, I suppose, though they probably think I'm long gone. But chin up, right? Meanwhile, I'm stuck down here, supervising workers to earn me keep, waiting for the day that I can get out of here and back to my life in Markarth.
Damn, it's sad. Is everything okay between you and the workers?
Well, I'd be lying if I said they're happy, but I'd also be lying if I said I cared. They're decent people and all, but they seem to have an hard time grasping that somebody around here's got to work the farms, or we all starve. Gulver's the worst of the lot. Seems like a decent man at first, but he's got a temper on him. Once he told me he killed a man before he came here. He'll tell you, if you ask him. Of course, down here with the dwarves law, a bad temper could land us all in a lot of trouble. I'd keep an eye on that one, if I were you.
Okay. So, that guy was kind of helpful. What is this down here? Forgotten City. Is that the way in? No.
Oh, look. I have a visitor. How... Quintus, my name is Marius. You must have the wrong person.
You're lying.
And perhaps you're not as stupid as you look. Well done, you found me. Now, what do you want?
I don't know why you're hiding from your family.
My family? Ha! The Dark Brotherhood likes to use terms like family, but they don't know the meaning of the word. They're still holding a grudge because I left them, you see. They don't like it when people leave them. It makes them look ineffectual. Say, do you happen to know whether anyone else knows I'm here?
The note I found implied that nobody else is able to find you.
That is excellent news. Hopefully it will be the last week.
I'm just going to leave this dude alone. He's fine.
Now, what's it going to take for you to keep this quiet?
I just want to make sure you're, that you're not a threat to the city.
Oh, how noble of you. I've admitted it. I worked for the Dark Brotherhood, and I was very good at what I did. But I'm quite comfortable here, as you can see. What would be my motivation to kill anyone? Now, was there something else you wanted to ask me?
I just realized the scarf I got that goes with the mage thing has that pin that he has right there, and I've never been able to figure out how to use it. I now know how to use it because I've seen it. That is so dumb that I learned something from Skyrim. Oh, you gotta love it. Okay, let's go up and break into his quarters. You know what we're gonna do? We're gonna... Oh, time to pray. Hold on. Thank you, Seer Bane.
I'm a little busy, but... Why? You think if you butter me up, I'll start making food for you, too? Forget it. Well, fine.
This chick has smoked a lot of cigarettes.
Citadel cook in this life. Not exactly how I thought my life would end up. But it's better than it was on the surface.
What was your life like on the surface?
That. Seems like a long time ago. I had a very easy life for myself in Markarth. Married to a silver merchant. Maybe it was a little too easy. I was bored. A lot. Started looking for something to do. A friend introduced me to skooma. It was fun.
I wonder if she's the one that's been scooming all over the place.
But you know how it goes. I was a living cliche. Lost my husband, my home, my easy life. Then I found myself doing things I'm not proud of. That's when I realized
It's time to go jump in a hole.
I couldn't keep myself away from the skooma. I'd have to keep it away from me. So when I found the entrance to this place, I knew what I had to do. Haven't touched the stuff since. Still get the cravings. Sometimes I'd kill for one last bottle. But
No point in thinking about
I've got
it
like
down
13
here.
bottles of it.
Right.
Not for me, for a friend. I have some skooma. Please don't. Oh my god, I'm not giving her skooma. I'm not that bad of a person. We might later. I haven't decided. Okay. This is the mezzanine, I believe. The middle level. Ah, there it is. I admire people who make nice set work like this, but I also admire people who put in shortcuts. The first time you've gone up here, after that, you know, maybe not having to do the run over and over again would be nice. Okay. Forgotten City. Locked door. Oh. Tube, close your eyes. This is his wife?
Gods, not again. Please don't hurt me.
I'm not gonna hurt you.
Thank the gods. Quickly, you have to let me down before that monster comes back.
Jesus. So if I let her down, what if she attacks the Jarl? Or something. I have some questions first.
Okay, but please hurry.
Isn't this against the dwarves' laws?
Of
What up, science?
course it is. But I think the dwarves are blind to whatever happens in this room. You can see the dwarven bust over there got broken somehow.
Shut up, sciences. I'm not doing that. That is not the Jarl's wife. That is one of the dark elf. That's like his wife ran away and no one knew where she went. This is the wife. I thought you were dead. I found your necklace in the underground tunnels.
That sounds like the sort of thing Metalis would do. Make it look like I was dead so
Maybe
no one
science.
would stop looking for me. That bastard.
If I go, what do you do?
I'm going to kill that monster who calls himself Jarl. I'll scratch out his eyes with my bare hands if I have to.
I can't. I can't.
So you'll let me go then?
I can't let you down.
What? Why not?
If it gets out that Melius has broken the Dwarven laws, we're all going to die.
So you're just gonna leave me here?
This is the worst thing. If you want, I could put you out of your misery. I'll have to look for another way to save you.
What? No, that's not.
I can't.
Please don't leave me here. Please. I'll do anything. Please don't leave me.
God. Okay. Let's go confront the Jarl. What's in here? That's the thing, man. Like, I don't even know. I can't trust that she won't. She literally said she was going to try to murder the guy. So I can't trust that she won't try, at least. What does it say in his journal about the Medici? Macy, missing. Notes, potential.
Hello again, my friend. Any word about the matter we discussed?
Yeah, downloaded. I think this is one of those mod packs that I don't generally play. I think I found a reason. Okay. So. Excuse me while I parkour. I guess it's time to kill the guy. So we're trying to gather all the pieces of this armor. The armor is... The armor is insulative against radiation. I have 2 of the 4 pieces. I know where the other 2 are. I don't know how to get to them yet. Takes a lot of stamina to paraglide. There's the guy.
What do you want?
I want to go down the sewer with you. I found a way into the tunnels under the city.
Underneath the city? There's a way down there? Show me. It'll be the perfect place to hide from these statues if they ever come alive.
Dude, I have thousands of gold. Just let me buy the fucking chess piece off you. So we are coming right up on the end of the stream. We'll have to finish this tomorrow. But if you're enjoying what you're seeing, if you're on Twitch, a follow would be great. If you're on YouTube, a subscription would be great. Both those things are free to you. They help the channel out quite a bit. Aside from that, a thumbs up on the YouTube side also really helps. I have enjoyed playing for you guys. So let's see what Rikus...
What do you want?
I want you to die. Don't mind me. Don't mind me one bit. Yes, this is a modded quest called The Forgotten City. Dude went fucking invisible? My guy, you were ready for the apocalypse. Okay. Okay, let's go ahead and we'll throw all this in the deep storage. Science, just to give you a heads up, so you can watch the whole thing if you want to see where we started out. But basically, we're in a city underground. We've been sent back in time to prevent a travesty from happening. It's an underground city where if anybody breaks any of the laws, everyone dies. No one knows what the exact rules are. Nobody knows anything really. 20 or 200% faster magic recovery. Okay, actually, I want to get out my other pieces of that. I gotta get out. Immaculate and boots. So yeah, it's a pretty cool concept. So I gotta fucked up. Gotta recast my spells. I'm playing an all magic run. It's mainly centering around conjuration. And in fact, so this mod was made by this particular quest was made by a group who wanted to do a proof of concept for their game they wanted to make, but they didn't have the confidence, I believe, to make their own. And so what they did is they were already well versed in modding, and so they literally just put the mod, or made their entire game in the mod for free, and people liked it, so they ended up making a full actual version of the game that you can buy on Steam. This is like obviously Skyrim based. The one that is on Steam is more of a Roman aesthetic, but it's the same quest line, just a lot more complex. So, Okay, guys, I've got to end for the night. I got to get ready for work tomorrow. I hope you had a great night. Like I said, if you'd leave a like, that helps a lot. I'm trying something new tomorrow, and I'm only going to do it one time. I'm going to do a garden stream. I like to make lo-fi music, and what I'm going to do is I'm going to play a 2.5 hour lo-fi track on, it's going to be like, while I'm at work, basically, and I have a camera that looks out over my garden. So I'm going to have those two things going. It's an experiment. I think what I'm going to do is, if I like doing it, if I get a positive feedback from tomorrow, when I get home, I'm going to set up a separate channel for that. But tomorrow's going to be a test. If that sounds interesting to you, it should pop up in your feed if you're subscribed to the channel. Aside from that, if you'd like to join our Discord, it's not super active, but we have 7 or 8 people that hang out in there all the time. We just kind of shoot the shit, and we get together to play like multiplayer games and stuff every once in a while. We've been playing Tiny Tina's Wonderland recently. Aside from that, I have a Patreon. I have a coffee jar just like everyone else. If you want to contribute to the channel, both of those things help me out. I hope you guys have a great night. Be safe this week. Do your best. Even if life sucks, you'll get through it. See you guys later. Mouth is out.